Alright, so I'm just going to walk you through the first problem on your cold day assignment. If we look at this triangle, we can see that we're given two sides, 9.5 and 12. Those are the two legs of the triangle. And I've gone ahead and labeled the opposite side of the right angle as C. Remember, anytime I'm labeling my triangle, the uppercase letters are going to refer to the angles, and we're going to use lowercase versions of that same letter for the opposite side. So I wanted to start out by finding this opposite side, and all I need to do that is use the Pythagorean theorem. So you can see I have 9.5 squared plus 12 squared equals C squared, where C is the hypotenuse of this triangle. And when I solve that out, I'm going to find that C equals the square root of 234.25. And if I find what that is, I get that it's approximately 15.305. Remember, I want you to round to the nearest thousandth to 3 decimal places for all of these problems. Once I've found that third side, what I have to find next is angle A and angle B. Those are the last two remaining parts of this triangle. To find angle B, actually to find angle A, it's important to kind of just think about what we were given here. We're given the length of two sides. We have 9.5 and 12. And so if I think about my trig functions, I want to use the trig functions that incorporates both legs, both the opposite side and the adjacent side, which means I'm going to use tangent. So the tangent of angle A, as you can see right here, the tangent of angle A is going to equal 12 over 9.5. I can then use the inverse tangent button on my calculator to find what this angle is. On your calculators, you'll usually have to hit the second button, and that inverse tangent button is probably going to be the same button as the tangent button. And when I do that, I find out that angle A equals 51.633 degrees. Again, I rounded to the nearest thousandth there. Now I have two of my angles. I have the right angle in the bottom right hand corner of the triangle. I've got angle A, so all I have to do is find angle B, and I can actually just subtract angle A from 90 degrees to find that, because I know that if one of my angles is a right angle, that means the other two angles have to add up to 90 degrees. So 90 degrees minus 51.633 degrees equals 38.367 degrees, and that's the size of angle B. So just quickly to look at the next problem. In problem 2, you'll see we're not given two sides, we're given an angle and a side. So if I want to start by finding, let's say, the length of AC, I'm going to need to think about what trig function is going to be useful when I have an angle, I have an opposite side, and I want to find the adjacent side. Or if I wanted to find AB, I'd think what trig function is going to be useful when I have an angle, I have the opposite side, but I do not have the hypotenuse. So you'll use tangent to find AC, and you will use sine to find AB. Alright, have a good day off, and feel free to email me with any questions you have.